to another video. I'm in the Civic today again. Just a quick update. So I don't know whether you remember I did the water leak video, which was in the summer, so maybe sort of 3 or 4 months ago now. I managed to solve the problem to some extent. We had a leak in the rear, so I don't mean in the boot. We also had a leak in the front. The one in the front is back, so that's not changed. The one in the rear seems to be fine, no problem. We've had some really heavy rain recently, and I think it's made the issue really a lot worse. And I just spent a bit of time just investigating. I spoke to a guy who used to be a Honda tech, so having good authority that they used to do that as a fix at Honda. And what they did was effectively the sealant around the windscreen, so the I guess the bonding agent, whatever it is that they put within between the screen and the body, that deteriorates and it just creates a small hole. You only need a small hole for it to create a big issue, and water just gets in there. So I've just used just the usual stuff that I use, the automotive sealant, so the kind of stuff you put around sort of light apertures, and just blob that in really. Really easy job. So if you've got the water leak issue in the FN2, which many people have, go check out the first video first, because that will be doing the seam sealer on the welds, which you must do first, and then come back to this one and see where you might need to run a bead of automotive sealant, and you should be good to go. So it's been 3 or 4 weeks since I've added the latest fix, and there's no water, nothing at all. So it's absolutely solved the issue. There's no condensation in the inside of the screen, so we're good to go. So I'll show you a few short clips after this of how I did it. So yeah, if it helps out, give it a like, thumbs up, all that kind of business, and catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. So the first thing was to investigate where this water was coming from, and you can see here that it's literally coming down onto the accelerator for the pedal box, which is not ideal. It's concerning that there's electrical points and all sorts there. Also on the A-pillar, I took away the airbag, and you can see there's water condensation all the way down here, quite a lot of water. So I think what's happening is it's coming in from somewhere, condensing, and then just literally dripping down, following a route down to the floor, down to the mats. The windscreen has this sort of spongy section. I thought it might be that at first, and then I sort of took off the where the speedo is, took off, there's a cover there, and then more water. Again, it's not ideal when it's with next to electricals, so we needed to make sure we get this sorted quickly. So next I checked where the water might be running off, whether there's sort of leaves and crud sort of collecting and stopping the water going away. And there was a little bit, so you can see here there's a few leaves and things, but nothing that was stopping that water escaping and going down the back of there. So that wasn't really a concern. Then the underside of the windscreen, I thought it might be coming upwards, and you can see this is part of that sort of flexible sponge that was in between, but that's not really doing anything. I think that's just outside of the silicon that's there, so I don't think that was the issue either. So the last resort was to check up where we'd done the original fix, and you can see the seam sealers fixed it quite nicely, but then I noticed some of the sealant coming away, so that the black sealant around the windscreen, so that had to be it. So I replaced it using just the silicon sealant. This is the one I use Granville. I've used it on many things, really good stuff, and just started squeezing it in there, getting as much of that covered up and repaired as possible. I couldn't film and do the sealant at the same time, so I'll just show you now what the finished product is like. And there we go, and that has fixed the issue, no problem. It's not particularly neat, but I think it will do the job, and we'll keep checking it back in a few weeks. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.